was 5-year-old girl, lived in very old building in central Belgrade in Serbia. And I had a big secret. I used to look for cracks and holes in the walls. And when I found some interesting spot, I would place a little bit of chocolate or maybe some food leftovers there with one single aim: to attract cockroaches. I loved those guys. I simply loved to explain, to understand their behavior. But I was devastated when I realized that those guys are super shy and they didn't want me around. And I just wanted to take a closer look. Then one day, I successfully grabbed a few of those and put them in a glass jar. And I was super happy that I have my pets finally to take care of. But then I realized that those guys cannot live in a closed jar. But if I opened the jar, they would go away. And then, of course, I start to experiment with the different setups. First, I fill the jar with the water. And then I use wash detergent. And then, finally, add some plum brandy in it. And voila! I didn't get my living pets, of course, but I get my first experimental objects. Now try to imagine my parents, how they looked like when they discovered my experimental efforts. I remember so vividly that I enjoyed so much in that discovery process. And I simply knew, I like to embrace the unknown, to discover unknown when I grow up. And of course, I grew up and I became a researcher, standing in front of you today. I simply continue to research what is unknown, to be curious, and to fearlessly present the results. Kids do that on a daily basis. But why is that difficult for adults to do the same model? Embrace the unknown. Try, learn, adapt, and grow. What happened with adults? Why is it difficult for us to step across that line? And now there comes my second story. I was 36 years old, young professional woman in science. I had full-time position at Belgrade University in Serbia then. I was very, very active in science communication back then as well. And I was mom of 2, and I had a husband and super busy social life. And I don't even remember when it happened to me that I fell into a trap, followed the deadlines, unable to say no to any new projects coming to my desk. Simply, my life became equal to my work, and my family suffered. I felt that I'm untrained to embrace the complexity of life. And I was untrained to set up priorities properly. But that was my comfort zone, I admit. But then, life-changing event happened to me. I got prestigious Marie Curie Fellowship from European Commission. That allows me to continue my research at Uppsala University in Sweden. And I don't even have words to explain how I felt. I felt fantastic. I hit the goal. I worked so hard to be there. But guys, this is not just a life-changing event for me. This is a life-changing event for my family, for 4 of us. Okay, I got the job from my dream, but what about my husband? He needs to quit his successful professional career in Belgrade and to simply follow my dreams. What about 4 of us? We are about to leave our town where we grew up. We are about to leave our favorite yogurt, our friends, our family, our beautiful view on Belgrade from our flat. Should we stay? Or should we cross that line and embrace the unknown? And yes, I'm standing here. We crossed that line and embraced the unknown, transplanted our family to a completely new environment, to Sweden. But I'm a biologist. Let's explain some biological terms here. This is the situation when genotype meets some environment and creates phenotype. And you see nice little formula here. Genotype is basically our DNA, everything we have written in our DNA, which dictates our development. But genotype means nothing except you put the genotype in some environment and observe it in that environment. This is a phenotype. So any organism is simply byproduct of both genetic makeup and environment. But let's observe our experiment right now. What happened to us? 4 of us transplanted from one environment to another. Please take into account that we are talking about 2 completely distinct environments from a number of different perspectives. Basically, we are leaving one certain environment where we had close people around to one uncertain where we are alone as a family. So first period, first couple of months, it was great. I call that period our environment honeymoon. It was great. We enjoyed the food, people, Swedish nature. It was super great. Or all 4 of us. But then, what happened next? Here you have purple and blue genotypes. Those are kids' genotypes. And green and yellow, you can see, variability. That's us, adults. So kids easily step out of their comfort zone, embrace the unknown, learn new language, new routines, found the friends. And they follow the formula, try, learn, adapt, and grow in a very easy and natural manner, not even knowing the formula exists. But what happened with the adults, with us? We stepped out into real challenges. For me, that was a period when I need to adapt to new research environment and to match my super high expectations with the reality. For my husband, it was even harder. He needed to find a job in a new environment. Remember, he simply followed my dreams. Thank you, Georgie. And then, what we did, that was the point where we decided to cross the line again and to embrace the unknown again. Try, learn, adapt, and grow. So we tried, failed, tried, failed, and then hit the goal. So I was very well adapted in a new environment, and he found a job. But most importantly, we went out, met the people, and finally established our social life here in Sweden. But suddenly, we realized something incredible happened. Suddenly, uncertain became certain for us. We start to enjoy new environment. And such a new adaptation brought us to the point where our 5th genotype came to our team. Our daughter Emilia was born in Uppsala. So for our results, we showed a better adaptability in a new environment, simply because we embraced the unknown, try, learn, adapt, and grow. So suddenly, new environment felt great for us, compared to the old one, super busy, private, professional life full of people. Now we are in another environment where we have more time for us and have a better work-life balance. So, please, embrace the unknown. Try, learn, adapt, and grow. And do not forget, the same formula is applicable across a range of different circumstances. From one, when you find a new job, to another, when you are about to experience first kiss, to the one when you are about to face maybe next pandemic crisis, to the one when you're about to speak for a worldwide TEDx audience for the first time. So embrace the unknown, try, learn, adapt, and grow. And I would like to finish with one favorite quote, of my favorite quotes. Growing old is mandatory, but growing up is optional. Thank you.